Morning of 9/11, I was across the harbor, and the first plane hit. And being a little jaded from many responses, I was like, it's probably some stupid pilot was trying to get a closer look for his client, and the winds over that harbor and up the Hudson River corridor are just brutal. So I figured he just got buffeted over and hit the building. Second plane hit. I immediately knew we were under attack. Command said, 40th Battalion Command said, a bunch of guys will be coming in, sign them in the book, and commandeer a city bus and get there. So we did that. Bunch of guys came in, one of the lieutenants came in, Brian, and we basically took a city bus, and the driver stayed with us, and we commandeered it. We threw the passengers off. We took our gear, and we raced to the Trade Center with the knowledge that our guys were there, our friends, our ladder company. And as we got over the Brooklyn Bridge, mid-span, the second tower came down, and we just became aware that, we just lost our guys. And we just felt like, me personally, I felt like I failed them. One of my dear friends I grew up with, John Shart, we were tight, played football together, baseball together, learned to drive with him. Drank our first beers together when we weren't supposed to at like 15, and he was on duty. He was a fireman, and he died. He died that morning, and I knew going over the bridge that he was on duty. And I said, John's wife's pregnant too, and he's not going to see his baby, and that guilt just immediately planted itself in my soul, and it's just. But every step of her life that I've watched, and my two other children, it just brings me joy, but it's shrouded in guilt, because my friend didn't get a chance to share that joy of his children. So one of the guys said to me, well, we're all dead. And I said, no, Dan, we made it out. And he goes, no, he says, you feel what you're feeling right now. He said, this is poison. He goes, we're all gonna die from this. And he just looked at me very matter of fact, and he said, I'm really worried for you. He said, you are going to get cancer. He didn't even say you may, he just said you are.